Jake's Auto and Fab here. It's like day 10. I'm gonna be careful with my leg, but if I sit on that couch anymore, I'll disappear into it. So, what's kind of nice is I got an abundance of projects out here. We're gonna get the golf cart out and start on it. One, it'd be nice to have something, motorized wheelchair kind of concept here. But I want something the wife can drive around. She misses our mule, our little side-by-side to cruise around with. So we're gonna see how much work this details. We'll make it safe too. Welcome to Hell Yeah Monster Truck Golf Cart. Kinda late. Can't sleep again. And I don't have my shirt off because I think I'm a badass. I have my shirt off because I can't lift my arm above my head. And it takes a lot to put a shirt on after I take it off. But I basically am building this. A buddy started. I'm finishing the wiring, lowering it down a little bit. And I was listening or jamming to some inspirational music. Hopefully you can hear me, or else this video's for nothing. But I gotta come clean, be honest about something. I need you guys. I need you guys to subscribe, dislike, like, comment, tell me you suck, but just hit the subscribe button. Because I've come to the conclusion after my near-death experience, 100-mile-an-hour crash, not really, but I don't want to work on daily drivers. I don't want to deal with it. I'm good at it, but it doesn't excite me like this stuff. I like fabricating shit. It doesn't pay the bills. So if I got this to take off, it could. I know there'll be a bunch of comments about how I might be trying to guilt trip people into it, but that's not it. It's just a guy having a conversation with YouTube watchers. I mean, obviously I love my customers, my close customers. I would continue to work on their cars and stuff and take care of them. But man, how cool it would be to, do this, make content. And I know there's a bunch of people out there probably laughing, because I know when my wife says stuff, or I do, I kind of say it's a hobby. But really deep inside, I would love it to take off. I mean, I'm really hoping I can make this happen. I mean, obviously I went out there and crashed and broke a pelvis and a collarbone for, some content. I mean, don't get me wrong, I wanted to see how fast it would go, but
he's in the ambulance.
Yeah. It does push you when you're trying to make videos and keep people's attention. It does push you a little bit over the edge sometimes to try to perform. And I think that's what happened with me. I pushed it a little bit too hard, trying to back up my talk with my 150-mile-an-hour lawnmower. So I really hope people enjoy and watch. I'll get better at it. It's just like starting your own business, or how I started my own business with the automotive. You're not just the mechanic anymore. You're the mechanic, you're the writer, you're the parts guy, you're the driver, you're the receptionist. Same thing with YouTube. I'm the cameraman, the editor, the content producer, and sometimes it doesn't come out, or I don't get that good of a shot or the footage, and it sucks. So I'll try. What gets me going is lately I went from, you know, on a slow 48-hour thing, I could get down to 30 views every 2 days. And right now it's been 500, 600, 700 views every 48 hours, which has been awesome, and I thank everybody for that. And don't laugh too hard and fall on the ground and break something. But I'm going to push it to try to make this happen. So hopefully you guys believe in me. And I can, you know, get some good stuff going. I mean, if you want, or you could, comment and let me know what's good, what's bad. If I should show more of the build or the little nitty gritty things that I have to come up with to make stuff work. I just feel like it's boring and I just show the beginning, the middle, and the end, and then it running. You know, I'm doing an action video or something with it. But a lot of people don't actually understand or know. I guess I don't show it well enough how it became what it did. I'm in a lot of pain right now, and I'm not working against, you know, doctor's orders. This was sitting here and I thought I would sit on it for the video. So if you could let me know, and I'll do my best to make shit cool, fast, extreme. I am gonna get a new nitrous bottle, and some of the projects I don't care about are things that are on their last leg. Holy shit! Oh, that's the problem about a lifted cart. I'm gonna start playing with some nitrous, and we'll do some test experiments and see how long they last. Thanks. But I'm healing up. It's hard to focus, but you can see this big yellow bruise where it was across my whole chest from my clavicle being broke. I call it a collarbone, but shit sucks. But I'll get better. Back to the project. My dream was they said people like me don't trend. Say my slang won't ever be there. They say my neck was too red. All right, what we got here is I'll figure it out, but undetermined year Yamaha golf cart chassis. The frame is still under it, with the body attached to it. I gotta believe it's in the 2000 somethings, but, and then I have a 2007 Yamaha Grizzly 700 4x4 four-wheeler. I can't take all the credit for this. A buddy started it, and so badassly handed it over to me for nothing. He's got a lot of projects going right now, so Jeff, if you're watching this, thank you very much. It's awesome. But I know that he did not really care for the wiring, which either do I. It was all in this box. I'm gonna ditch the box and take all this chaos spider web and crazy nutso stuff and attach it to the body and kind of make like a central hub wiring as clean as I can. And then there's a lot of relays and fuses I've seen. There's the ECM, I'm guessing. The throttle, which I was like, cool, let's start with that. I was gonna pull it apart, put the cable, and route it up to the gas pedal. Of course, it's got wiring going to it. But he's already got it fastened to the golf cart. I'm going to try cleaning it up, so I'm more excited about finishing it. I'm going to lower the stamp some. Try to get a shot of this. It's a little bit high. And actually where he's got the chassis to the cart is about where I would have put it. Really, a lot of this height is, I can do a suspension shock relocation and cut a couple inches out of it, and that is a tall tire. So I'm gonna see what I got laying around the property that I can hook to it or put under it. I wanted something a little wider in the rear anyways. Maybe use the rears in the front. Fronts are kind of skinny, but it's got a goofy look to it for a second. I know I'm dragging my feet. My hip's still broken and I'm in slippers. Couple hours of work into it. I think that stance or ground clearance is a lot better. I bet you I dropped it 8 inches. I need a top for it. I feel like golf carts. Oh, if I can get up, damn it. Golf carts just don't look right without a top. I don't know. I like the tops. But those are the seats I'm going to run for now. Put a flip down seat in the back so I can kind of cruise with people. Put 4 people in it. But I got to weld some shock mounts. We got the 4-wheel drive. Or what is this? Oh yeah, 2-wheel, 4-wheel. Boom. Let you flip it. Difflux. That's gonna be sweet. Ignition. It's coming along. Keeping hold of Phil somehow. I know I'm jumping around. I can barely walk, so my camera steadiness sucks. It's not gonna have the greatest ground clearance for how high it is, but I'm gonna put a big skid plate under it, rock slider. It should rip though and be real stable, hopefully. And real quick, I keep walking around it and forgetting to comment on it, but damn, I mean, golfing's got to be a drinking sport because I mean, not a lack of cup holders here. Yeah. And I usually don't do like a closing or anything, but that'll wrap it up for this video. I'll get it wired up and a few more things done on it. Get it ready to fire. I do have an RCI fuel tank that I'm going to do something with. And maybe I'll record that. It's going to be pretty neat how I drop the sending unit in it and kind of modify it to work with the 4-wheelers because this is fuel injected. But yeah, please subscribe, like, comment, you know, all that good stuff. Thanks.